Welcome aboard. It is time for AOK Championship Wrestling. It is Sunday night, and I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. And we have the big 9 for you tonight. 9 matches, 2 episodes away from the Royal Rumble. We're going to kick it off with elimination tag match. We're talking about elimination table matches. The only way to win is to put both of your opponents through a table. Quickly could become a handicap matchup for either of these two teams. This Gary Wells and Metal Mel take on Casey Gwen and Big Money Mama Luke. I'm going to kick it off with a very slow loading screen. 1 week away from the Royal Rumble, man. How exciting is that? 30 superstars. One of them is an opportunity to face the world champion at AOK WrestleMania. Boy, oh boy, Rumble match is probably one of my favorites. By far, not even a probably. By far, one of my favorites. That's what we got on the show tonight. Bodwaho and Amadeus one-on-one. #1 contendership for the Intercontinental title. One of those two men will go on to face Josh Blackwell at some point in the future for that title. Speaking of Blackwell, it's Nick Blackwell to take on Chris Chaos tonight. Ken Bouchard to take on Bud Marvelous in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Malice and Black Bear take place in an AOK Extreme Rules matchup. Torrance Benjamin and Lance Laughlin. You go nose-to-nose. Fatal 4-way elimination match. Larry the Hippie takes on Grizz and Malibu and Alexander K. One man will walk out of that probably in a lot worse shape than he walked into it. We're going to head to ringside as we talk about Billy Moore and the Coyote Kid, and on main event, the King of Old School Prestige take on the unpredictable James Coleman. Let's head down for these entrances for this women's tag team elimination table match.
Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Melissa.
Newcomer. She's been here for a hot minute, I guess. Couple of in-game months, coming in with a debuting nose-to-nose with the Anomaly Amaya, holding her own against Amaya, but unfortunately coming up short in that rivalry overhaul. But still, what a way to debut. It's nice to see the roster starting to grow again. The Royal Rumble grows nearer. We could use a roster to fill it. To be honest with you, there we got a few returning superstars. All right, look at this, man. You guys bringing friends with you. Will Corner, my brother. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much love to you, my man. Coming in here, bringing your friends. Thomas, welcome in. Grab yourself a seat. Make it a comfortable one, man. We're about here. Going to be here for about at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours. I do appreciate you jumping in and checking the show out. Tell us what you think, man, and as we go on. It is another warm night up here in AOK Studios. I'm going to see if I can get a little more oomph out of my fan. Not my fan, my overhead fan. I think we got that about as much as we're gonna get. Wilbur. First tag team already in the ring. Metal Melissa and Carrie Wells. She's taking on, those two will be taking on the former women's heavyweight champion, that woman right there, Casey Gwen. multi-time women's champion. She will team tonight with Big Money Mama Logan. Mainly because their outfits are about the same color. That's not true, but you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Got it sounding like my wife's in here booking matches. I'll put those two together. That'll be cute. Like they're matching. Listen, first of all, my wife don't talk like that, and if she found out that I said she talked like that, this show would end very quickly because of probably domestic violence. She would probably make it
Las Vegas, Nevada,
Big Money making her way in. She is having her issues this year. Big Money looking to find that foothold to launch herself into the stratosphere of AOK and championship wrestling. And while I'm at it here, Thomas, as I bounce around, because we will bounce around mid-sentence, boy, I tell you what. If you got yourself a competitor, if you've got a wrestler on 2K24, if you've got somebody you'd like to add to the AOK championship roster, man, I'll tell you how you do it. Throw up the hashtag AOK on the community creations, man. And we will get that thing uploaded, tossed in, and added into that roster most times on the very next episode. But I will say, since we are only 1 week out from the Royal Rumble, I think it would only be fair for those newcomers, any newcomers over the next week that come in, debut as a participant in the Royal Rumble. I mean, what kind of debut is that? Surprise, nobody knows you, hit the floor, send these guys over the top, boom, straight to AOK WrestleMania. You guys have an ad coming, I do apologize. Boy, that's how I feel it should go down. But yeah, man, because listen, man, I'll wait till it come back. I'll wait till that ad's over before I do my ad. Before they get that kind of radio. We got tables just defying the laws of physics. I don't know, man. Maybe I should have put Carrie Wells and Casey Gwen together. That might be something to talk about. I'm gonna jot that down here. Casey and Carrie make a good team? Maybe. Be one of those veteran rookie type deals. You know that Metal Melissa is taking it to big money out here. Now this is a tables match, and I'm curious, would putting somebody through the door still be considered going through a table? We may find out, but it's hard to tell in these kind of matchups. Melissa with a DDT on the outside, laying it out. Big Money is in a bad spot. Finally, her partner coming out to give a little bit of reprieve. We might see a finish here. Notice she brought her back around with that driver. Another big slam. And a rocker kick by Big Money. Back and forth. Casey. Ooh, we might have to put ourselves an MMA match together. No escape cage match, submission only. Yeah, knockout or submission. Back inside the ring, Big Money went for the table, but gets blocked up here by Carrie Wells, who sends her into the turnbuckle. Melissa now at the table, blocked by Casey. Yeah. Steel cage with MMA rules. Yep. We had it set last year. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been lazy and didn't really do too much with the custom. Had a couple custom matches. Most of them will actually be on display tonight, to be honest with you. We got a table set up. Casey and Carrie awful close to it here. Big Money takes her spot. And almost got herself clothesline through it. Gary Wells, no small competitor. It's a beast of a woman in that ring. Good to see some double team action. Big Money and Casey. Moves her over to the knee to the face. Dr. Teeth. Yeah, 2K is such a... Yeah. You know. You've played it. That's all we can say. That's all we can say. You've played it. If you've played it for more than one... If you played through one whole in-game year of Universe, you know what kind of game 2K is. Through and through. Melissa in a bad spot as Casey Gwen eliminates Metal Melissa. Gary Wells now has to put both Casey Gwen and Big Money through the table, and Casey, I thought she was going all out on this. Setting up tables, setting up doors. Mama Logan with a head full of steam. She ran from the complete other side of the ring to lay that one in. That's probably the cleanest word you can use to describe it. Best word we can not get kicked off of Twitch to use. Yeah, elimination table match was I dig this. I don't know what Casey's doing here. She's just kind of leaving Mama Logan to take on Carrie by herself. Not that Mama's having any issues with it. Back and forth, Carrie into the steel steps. Mama Logan looking for more fun here. Brings out another table. What was wrong with the 15 that's inside the ring? Well, one more table ain't gonna hurt nobody. Set it up, Mama. Stack it! Stack it! Not in the corner. Yeah, stack it. What are you doing? Mama Logan done lost her mind. As Carrie is just getting brutalized. That's a straight mugging out here. As Mama Logan and Casey to Gwen pretty much take turns just smacking the hell out of Carrie. Now Casey back inside the ring with a table of her own. Yeah, I think this is one of those times where 2K's being finicky. Not really, it's just being... Man. I mean, I'm going to let them have it. I'm going to let them have it. Because oddly enough, I mean, we're 9 months into the in-game year, and I don't believe we've had any injuries. And we've put up some tough matches. So, yeah, like, we'll see what I mean. Casey got the crowd behind her. Carrie, on the other hand, man, right towards the corner of those steps. And Mama Logan was eyeballing Carrie up for that. Probably the nap time. But more likely Dream Street. Locked up Carrie. Doing her best to battle back. I saw most of that, man. That was, and then, well, of course, I picked it back up this morning, actually. But yeah, that's a hell of a match, too, man. That is a hell of a match. That's about a single episode for me, man. We're back inside the ring. We got a table knocked over. But nobody has actually gone through a second table. The Big Money. One in hand. She's using it as a weapon. Casey Gwen. With a table as well. Mama sets it up. Casey got one set. Carrie in a world of trouble here. Now you're still welcome in, Kenny. We are in the first matchup. you've seen you missed one elimination in a tag team table elimination match. So yeah, you're pretty much just on time, man. You missed a long line at the concession stand. Grab something to eat. Sit down, bro. How was the first day? As we got winners, big money, and Casey Glenn picking up the victory here in our first matchup. Both Carrie Wells and Metal Melissa being eliminated. Hope your day went well, my friend. You know that was an exciting day ahead behind you now. So grab your seat, relax, fall asleep to the smooth voice of your dear friend Casey May. It's Sunday night. Welcome to the easy listening sounds of WAOK. Podwaho versus Amadeus. Coming up next, number one contendership for the Intercontinental title. One of these two men will walk away with an opportunity at championship gold and a date to be announced. No holds barred here tonight. The Pod versus Amadeus. I'm assuming his first name is Wolfgang. I don't know. I feel like these loading screens are getting progressively slower. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Can we get past the dreaded quarter mark? Sure did. Let's get this one underway. Podwaho and Amadeus. I thought so. Maybe not. Oh yeah. You see about these camera angles when I'm here today. I keep forgetting I can do that. This far into the game, and I've just recently started messing with the cameras.
The following is a no-holds-barred match.
Pod looking a little naked without that Intercontinental title.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 227 pounds, POD.
Nah, that was cute. He's really short stepping over that top rope. Oh man. But he got a holiday coming up tomorrow. Some of you guys will be enjoying a day off from your labors upon that Labor Day. Hope that goes smoothly. I hope you guys...
And his opponent from another time, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Hope Labor Clause gives you everything you wished for. However that works. Amadeus, this man looking to bring Project Clown into a new light. The stablemates, Malice and Vulgar, short-lived as tag team champions, as Amadeus had tried to make that a full golden stable. Here we go, Amadeus from Project Clown. Yeah, get with it. Podwaho, Amadeus. Let's get it. Collar and elbow, Amadeus. Starting out with a big Irish whip into the corner, follows it up with an avalanche clothesline. And a little something for Pod. Oh man, don't be telling Kenny there might be tape left. Don't do that. Either there is or there isn't. There is no try, my friend. Podwell finally getting a little bit of offense back, but that's short-lived as well as Amadeus finds a creative way out of it. Off the ropes with a power slam, and the Clown in control. Drapes the arm again. Armageddon. What? A nice suplex there by Amadeus into that knee to the inner bicep. We're throwing party. Say party, how do you like the party? No holds barred. We got ourselves another table. Irish whip. Bard looking to gain control back of this matchup. Pops his opponent up, knee to the gut. Enziguri and Amadeus right back to his feet. But again, right up onto the shoulder and a guillotine, that top rope. Being the catalyst on this, but again, Amadeus. Now AOK Studios is right beside a table factory for scraps. What do they call those? Kicked out by quality assurance. You know, they either go to us or Kmart. And Amadeus saving himself from a beating of that shovel, but unfortunately does not save himself from meeting that top rope for the second time. Pod firing back, gets a couple of big right hands in. Boot to the midsection. Can he keep this alive? Number one contendership on the line here. Podwell, a strong contender for this one. Former champion, the newer of the two former champions, missing with the double mushroom stomp. And Amadeus taking full advantage of it here. And looking to bury the career of Pod. Ooh, clothesline runs him down solid. Disrespect laid out by Project Flat. Oh no, the dreaded ass cheeks to the shoulder. Somebody stop the damn match. There's actually a nice backdrop there by Amadeus. Going high risk. Makes the leap. Double foot stomp of his own. Number one contendership on the line. Podwahoo's shoulders down for two. Only two. Back up. Look at this. Fighting tough. Again. Working the head over of Amadeus. It's about the third or fourth time he's draped that man across the top rope. But Amadeus went for it. Looks like he was going for that lung blower. And Pod missing with the spear. Both men missing with maneuvers there. A little rambunctious. Pod again once more with the shovel. Swing and a miss. Oh man, did he make contact with that one. Amadeus back up. Blue Fez press. Cover. And Podwell kicking out one more time, keeping it alive. Second matchup of the night, number one contendership. There it is, tombstones him for the lung blower. Joe Brony a little bit out of position there. And that's it, Amadeus is your number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship.
Here is your winner,
don't know where IKB went there. I don't know where Ken went, but usually he's one of his boys there. He can't. I tell you what happened. There he is. I was going to say, I tell you what happened. Ken came home from work, turned on AOK, and went out to go find himself some dinner so that he could come back in and do as I said, find himself something, some nutritional value, to get a comfy belly and fall asleep watching AOK. Nothing could be better, man. Nothing could be better. One-on-one matchup, Chris Chaos, Nick Blackwell. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Got myself a cold water. Got myself a little bit of a carbonated beverage. Pineapple drink. It's important to stay hydrated, especially when you're doing all this talking, man. Keep yourself a bottle of water nearby. No matter what else you're drinking, keep a bottle of water nearby. Creepy Chris getting ready to make his way out here.
Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, the Terror, Chris
Chaos and Nick Blackwell have been kind of like doing a little petty bullshit to each other. I mean, they've been attacking. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're full on attacking each other, but I don't know what the catalyst was behind it all. Maybe we'll get some answers tonight. Maybe we'll put an end to this tonight. We'll see. Chaos, a veteran here in AOK. He's got about 2 or 3 seasons under his belt. Took him till this season to get good. He's finally hit his potential here. 2 years later, but he did it. Damn it, he did it. Former hardcore champion, former intercontinental champion. I believe at one point he might have been holding both of them. I'm not sure if he's done that yet or not. This is actually the first year I'm not running the spreadsheet for the roster, which, shame on me, I really should have. And it's not too late, it's just a lot of work and I don't really put the time in. So, yeah. That's on me. That's on me. Don't bitch about what you ain't got if you didn't put the time in to get to what you need.
West Virginia, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Rocker, Nick Blackwell.
Nick Blackwell rocking the AOK Championship tee, which, by the way, if you'd like to get one of those, you can do that. There's AOK merchandise. There's t-shirts, there's hats, I believe there's even coffee mugs. Unfortunately, I'm going to say unfortunately, not yet. They have, they're only on front print only AOK Championship, multitude of colors. Find that on the Twitch homepage. The AOK Entertainment Twitch homepage. Find it right down there. I don't know how to link that yet, so that one I'm still a little new with. The Irish Whip and Chaos taking early control of this matchup, keeping the bigger opponent grounded in the corner, stomping the proverbial mud hole. Chaos taking risk early in this match. Full extension with that frog splash, or with that splash, Samoan splash. Good goal. One of these days. Gets a 1 count out of it. Nick a little shaken here. And Chaos giving him no room to breathe. Back suplex on the ring apron. Allegedly the hardest part of the ring. I only say that to irritate those that do know that that is indeed the hardest part of the ring. I don't know. There's no allegedly about it, but allegedly. We're getting back inside the ring. Chaos. Nice springboard. Puts a right hand through the coconut of the rocker, Nick Blackwell. Chaos staying right on him here. When I said he gave him no room to breathe, man, he gave him no room to breathe. Creepy Chris making it weird. The rocker finds himself in a chaos effect. Hooks the leg. This might do it. Only 2. Only 2. We definitely got this AOK crowd, the arena pumped up. Take the picking fingers off of the rocker. Off the ropes, running senton. And Chris, look at this, looks like he's going to set it up for a second time. And Blackwell gets the boot. Not quite all of that double axe handle, but apparently enough. Chris blocks a right hand, but still finds himself in dire straits here. Able to fight back before Blackwell could complete his plan here of getting him into the corner. Sends him for the ride. Zigzag. Goes for it again. Well, not quite the zigzag, but you know what I mean. You know what I said. You know what I meant, damn it. Blackwell. Finally getting a chance to use the superior size here to his advantage. And gets a 2 count out of it. Up to the shoulders, this could be it. Rock and roll over, baby. Drum solo. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I can't hear you. We got a pinfall attempt, and Chaos keeps it alive. That's Blackwell taking it high risk. Not too late, brother. Welcome in, Boots. Welcome in. A good show last night to you as well. Caught that on the back play this morning. Catching up with everybody. Evan Wolf, welcome in, man. I see you picked up the follow last night for me. Welcome in. Welcome in. That's what I'm talking about. Evan, from what I understand, you're the handler of KX, yes? I synced that. You're the handler of AK. Oh, we got a pinfall attempt. I'll be right back with you. We got a 2 out of it. Chris Chaos. Keeping it up. Keeping it alive. I trust on you, man. I trust on you. And also, I dig KX. So, I also dig KX. He's one of my favorites over there. So, touche. Well, welcome in, man. Grab a seat. Grab something to drink. Adult or otherwise. Grab yourself a smoke. of any kind of choosing. Whatever gets you through the day, my friend, grab a seat and enjoy it. And welcome into AOK Championship Wrestling. As we got Big Nick Blackwell, the Rocker, taking on Chris Chaos. OTM tripping through the door, dropping his keys for the 233rd time. 33rd and a half. 33rd to third. What? Anyway, doesn't become sport because you're super cool. I'm super cool, bro. I appreciate you, Poops. I appreciate you, Potter. I really do, man. You guys, like I said, you, Corner, OTM. Oh, come on, come on, man. Don't do it on a count out. Come on, Joe. Don't let him count him out, man. Don't let him count him out. Blackwell back in before the count of 10. Something I got to remember, matter of fact. I got notes here for the oh, another second time around, rock and roll it over. We do have a party in here tonight, man. Ooh. Here to talk to Prestige. Oh, man. Blackwell. Drum solo. Blackwell leaving the ring here, leaving Chaos. Battered and beaten, and for the second time, for the second episode in a row, Chaos finds him. Look at this. Big Malibu. Ah, that's crazy. Big Malibu. Coming in and making the save. Oh, man. Oh yeah, yeah. He's matter of fact, he should be back there. He is actually he's facing James Coleman tonight in the main event. He should be back there. You know where he's at. You know where he's at. Matter of fact, you may see a full faction be able to leave here. You might be able to see a full faction leave here to go out and be support. W said paperwork. Just say, hey man, grab a seat, set your briefcase down to the side. It's safe back here with us. You know that. You know that contract's safe with us. Yeah, we can talk, man. We can talk. As I said, I got a small idea that may be beneficial to quite a few of us. Yeah.
Is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from out of this world.
Bud Marvelous a little harder to reach at times.
53 pounds. Bloody
Being from Planet Marvelous and all.
Marvelous.
Corners say KB's got it. IKB and Bud Marvelous, no strangers to each other. Over the years, they have battled across the Intercontinental. Marvelous. It used to be in a tag team with Prestige, as we were speaking of earlier.
And his opponent from Maine, weighing in
the Iron Man 632, twice the fucking man, 3 times the fucking athlete. IKB has entered the arena. As long as they smell like strawberry, it's fine. Yeah, this is you are not in a where's the lie? Where's the lie, Potter? Yeah, buddy. We're hoping for it. Joe Brody checking on both men, rings the bell. Let's get this one started. And IKB looking to confuse the Marvelous One. Snaps it back. Right hand by the Iron Man. And Marvelous not looking so hot here in the beginning stages. Wraps it up. Able to sneak out from under that, but again, Marvelous have to put the brakes on so that he didn't run into the referee. And unfortunately, caught Bouchard unaware. Oh, how marvelous can he be? Absolutely marvelous. You know, I wonder where old Bud's been, man. We haven't seen much of him either. Oh, you be careful with that. Oh, you be careful with that one. The Bud Marvelous. Though I would really, Ryan, while you're backstage, will you add? Can we talk about I'm a Ken Bouchard guy, right on, baby. That sounds like a good time to me, then, brother. We got you. I will send some information. We'll have some information in the contracts for Evan and I can honestly say this is. I am more often than not non-biased in the matches, even when I'm calling. I mean, for the most part, there are some wrestlers I do appreciate in the ring better than others. But I will say this one I am right down the middle with. I think both of these two are. I think both of these guys are built really well as far as how their characters worked and that were perceived and the moves that were given to them. IKB putting the Marvelous One here in the corner. And again, cans of whoop ass being handed out. Off the ropes, the ultimate splash, and Marvelous finds a way out from under it and sends his opponent over the top rope. I don't know if you want to do this, bud. And this is his opportunity. This is his opportunity. I mean, outside the ring, you have a better opportunity of taking the big man down. Coleman for the Hall of Fame. Bouchard built like a tank. He's won some matches where he's taken some heavy shots. Coleman for Hall of Fame. Coleman's been here for a while. That's one of the originals. AOK original, Bud Marvelous and AOK original. And when I say original, I mean back as far as... Look at this. Marvelous. Looking to make the big man tap. First attempt. Coming up short, IKB. Never going out like that. You hit him like 4 times, but like sledgehammer or not. Bud finally getting to take that offense and put it to some sort of use. And out for the sledge. I appreciate that, man. You're definitely trying. Trying to keep... I will say, the only diversity we don't have tonight was I noticed that I noticed it about a half hour before I went live, was we only had one women's match tonight. I don't know how I missed it. That's usually, I'm usually 3. So the fact that we didn't get all but one, I don't know what happened here this week. And this has been set for a while. Yeah, matches are, multi-man matches can be a bit much. You gotta kinda, but I tell you, man, Corner's got some ideas when it comes to custom matches. Corner Study's got some ideas over there when it comes to custom matches, man. If you need ideas, I get the feeling that man would be happy to help out. Yeah, Thursday, you're right. I finished the show Wednesday night and went to work on it Thursday. And Marvelous finds himself on the receiving end of a massive Bouchard bomb at ringside, and that is all she wrote. IKB coming out tough here tonight.
Here is your winner, IKB.
Bud Marvelous being hauled off here, man. Two for two tonight, Kenny. 2 for 2, bro. Coming up next, you get another chance, actually. Believe it or not, Ken, you get yourself another chance. Jay Blackbear and Malice. Matter of fact, I took a book out of Corner's out of Corner's book here. I jumped in and adjusted our weapon wheel for the AOK Extreme Rules. The simple fact that I didn't know that I can't say I didn't know. Again, maybe it's my age, maybe it's my mid, but for whatever reason, barbed wire bats never came into play in my mind until I seen it last night. And I was like, now why in the absolute hell do we not have an Extreme Rules match that would echo the Extreme Rules match of the early ECW, of the Eastern Championship Wrestling days? Why would we not have stop signs and tables and chairs and Big Malice and Jay Blackbear? Actually, Ken, you got, come to think of it, you got, yeah, this is, yeah, now that I see, yeah. Yeah. Malice. I'm sorry, it sounds like Blackbear's music. Big Jay Blackbear. This is almost a test match to see how the new weapon wheel works. Got rid of the football, got rid of the guitar. We got to see them. They've seen how they work. Wonderful. Go for it. I have ideas for those styles of things later. Feel like there's opportunities for those types of, just a whole, like a football, just fill under the ring with footballs for the zero reason. The only weapon is just a football match. American football match for you. There you go. Have at it. Yeah, there's
And his opponent from the City of Angels, weighing in at 200.
Are we coming up on another? What we got? Middle of the month is a DLC, or is that next month we get it? I know we get one in what, November. WCW comes in November. Am I ahead of myself? I feel like I'm ahead of myself with DLCs. September and November, yeah. Now I'm getting it. 19th. Told you, man. Maybe it's the chronic. Maybe it's the hydroponic. I don't know, but it seems extra sensory when I'm leaving the dispensary. What is black and green berry? Black bear ready to go. And another member of Project Clown. Two big boys in the ring this time around. And Malice wasted no time. Cactus Jack. I actually don't I don't remember what the last one was I grabbed up. To be honest with you. I don't remember what it was. I was sitting here trying to think about it now. It's not the best time to try to think about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. Not a clue. Malice, damn. I'm not sure what that's, look at this, all the way to the outside. This beast of a clown. Good golly. Jay Blackbear is putting up zero resistance here. Giant kip up, but again, too little too late. As he just got folded. He got folded between the ring and the floor. We need a stretcher out here. This just became a casket match. What we got coming out from under the ring? Trash can. Bringing it in, trash can and Malice. With a brass knuckle to the brass monkey. Here we go. And he almost got that. He almost got that. And threw that thing with a little bit of force behind it. Into the ropes. And a Luthez press, Malice. Taking the big natives off his feet, another cover. And Black Bear, I think that trash can may have knocked him unconscious. That was a quick match, Jesus. I would say that might be the closest thing to a squash match that we've had. What the hell? I feel like that will be taken as a compliment. Did we not have this conversation, Ken? Why not Marvelous, or why not Malice? Absolutely Malice. Another big win for the big guy as he kicks the trash can out of his way. Keeping Project Clown. We did have I will say, we did have we did have Travis the Trash Man here for a short amount of time. Very short amount of time. RWP, I'm sorry, Torrance Benjamin. RWP. One and the same, the unwanted, one half of the unwanted. Got it on the mind. I know the Almighty and BTW there, Pootie. I like your versions better, so if you could get those guys swapped out over there. As the Almighty gets ready to take on Lightning Lance Lachlan. Triple L. Good hell. Anyway. I know that RWP and Torrance Benjamin have not been seen exactly eye to eye recently.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
As the Unwanted has
New York.
not teamed together in some time here in AOK either. But the Almighty and also, man, you guys get over there to I am Pooty 227. You guys get over there with him. Check it out, man. He does his last stream was a throwback stream. I don't want to say a throwback stream, but a was you on 2K23. Some of the same characters, the involvement, and somehow some of them even looked better back in the day.
Lightning Lance Loughlin.
Now we're talking.
Lance Loughlin, the greatest Canadian athlete. Making his way here tonight to face off against the Almighty. And Torrance Benjamin has been in a mood over the last couple of weeks, and not a very good one at that. Lance thinks he's going to come in here and make an easy name for himself, and I do believe he's got what they call another thing coming. Ringing the bell. Torrance. Big man can move, and he does like to show that off. Bringing the flash bulbs out early up in this matchup, and Lance kind of slow out the gate on this one. Nice reversal and going to work under the ankle and knee of the Almighty. Keep the big man off his feet, take away the foundation. That strength means very little. And again, right back to work. On the knee and back. The Irish whip. Torrance crashes out here in front of us, and Lance right behind him. Benjamin back up, but still not quite enough. We get belly to belly. No, block. Nice amateur takedown, rolls him right over. Back inside, Benjamin begging his opponent to get back in the ring. And Benjamin tossed over the top. His shoulder thrust takes him off the apron. Bridging suplex, has the shoulders down. Benjamin seems a little winded here. Lines him up, drills the elbow. Swing and a miss. Collar and elbow, but again, Loughlin coming up with the advantage. Benjamin dumps him outside, goes to follow, but blocks and reverses again. The Almighty with some knees to the face, leaving the imprint of his shoelaces across the bridge of his nose. Chicken wing, it ain't no thing. Crowd getting a little violent here, asking for broken bones, and drills the knee one more time into the face of Lance Loughlin. Big shot. Benjamin back in control, finally getting some aggression out. Ducks under rocker kick, glancing square in the cheek. And the Almighty taking flight. Double foot stomp. Is that enough? Only for one. Canada's greatest athlete rolling to the outside as Benjamin takes it high risk over the top rope and makes a full connection. Multiple stomps to the chest, and the Almighty has taken back control in a big, big way. What is he doing? Benjamin walking it off, man. He's got something on his mind here tonight. Loughlin reverses it. Hooks the leg. Drives him down with that fisherman suplex. Not enough to hold him, but he might have enough to keep Benjamin down here. No go. The Almighty still got some fight left. Falling armbar, brings it around, locks it in for the Fujiwara. But not enough to have Benjamin tap. Right back into it. Again, working the arms over now. Thinks he's got it. I don't believe that's going to be the case. Only two. Benjamin. Looks like more than closer to 1.5, but the referee says 2. Torrance in a world of trouble here is Lance Loughlin has taken it right to the big guy. Steps over with that armbar before driving the shoulder into the concrete. And once again, back to the knees and back to the lower back. Referee trying to get it back inside. Loughlin thinks he's got this in the bag. Benjamin back to his feet, and a clothesline takes Loughlin right back out. And the Almighty brings the crowd up. Palm strikes to the forehead. And direct right hands to the back of the ear. Torrance in command. Sends his opponent to the corner. Not a good place to be. And a big right hand sends Loughlin to the floor the hard way. Loughlin staggering back to his feet, and the Almighty overshoots him with that kick to the skull. Jumped right over him. Probably best for Loughlin's case here is Lance, I believe, not only busted open, but very wobbly on his feet. And Benjamin not done yet. Almighty then. Referee. Halfway to 10 here is Benjamin tries to take the skull off his opponent with that knee strike. All the way to 6. We may see a victory by count out here. Now Benjamin perched one more time. Is he going to make it? Makes the connection this time before the count of 10. This matchup continues just barely. Benjamin not looking to go out like that. A huge boot by Lance. Solid strike. Benjamin tripped himself up on that barricade there. I don't know if you caught that. Caught his ankle going across that those connection bars. And we're heading back inside. I think the Almighty thinks he's got it here. I think Lance may be done. And the Almighty grabs the victory. And Josh Blackwell, the United States champion, cleaning house. Or I'm sorry, the Intercontinental champion. We don't have a United States champion. The Intercontinental champion taking shots at both Lance and Torrance Benjamin. Moving right along there. I'm not sure where that's going to put us here going into the Rumble, but we'll see what happens here. Falls Count Anywhere fatal 4-way elimination match between Alexander K, Malibu Sunrise, Grizz Kuklinski, and Larry the Hippie, the King Bean himself. We've seen Malibu earlier tonight coming out to the aid of Chris Chaos. After that attack by Nick Blackwell. While we wait for this loading screen, I'm going to go grab myself another bottle of hydration. I will be right back. Turn this so I'm going to mute this out so that we don't get hit for copyright infringement when we bounce this over to the YouTubes. See, sometimes you got to outsmart the system. Sorry for that hold up, my friends. Let's get into ringside. Let's get this done. Hell of a time for a intermission. Representing the LWO, just kidding, Malibu Sunrise. Starts as a fatal 4-way, moves to a triple threat, ends on one-on-one. Elimination style matchup. Falls Count Anywhere. Malibu has already proven he's got no problem stepping in that ring. When it needs to be done. Whether it's to come to the aid of Chris Chaos or to smack around 3 jabronis like the Grizz, Larry the Hippie, and Alexander K. His words, not mine. Here we go, here we
His
go.
opponents, first from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Justin Rose.
The Grizz representing them Hinkledimers. We haven't seen the tag team champions here recently. I don't know where they may have gotten off to. This whole time I just noticed this man gets in the ring with flip-flops on. But takes him off to wrestle. Just first I noticed it, that's all. Just first I noticed it.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the superstar, Alexander K.
The masked man from Manchester. Former world champion. Another staple of AOK. Another year or two veteran here with us. Fatal 4-way falls count anywhere elimination matchup. 2 combatants in the ring. We got a third one coming out now. Malibu, Grizz. I'm sorry, the fourth one coming out, dude. Malibu, Grizz.
From New York.
And Alexander K. Larry the Hippie, the next one. The King Bean, baby.
Hippie.
The man that wants to know if you really honestly want a piece of him. Because he is a pacifist. But he is not shy when it comes time to pass a fist across your lip. Daddy-do. Larry the Hippie. I mean, if you're gonna be, if you're gonna be supportive, right, Thomas? Like fatal 4-way, kicking it off. This might get ugly. Here's where I should have put that. This is probably the match I should have probably put the barbed wire. Make sure to fix that up under some of the other matches. Alexander K going right after Malibu, the Grizz, and Larry the Hippie locking up. And Alexander with a DDT looking for a quick cover and a quick elimination. Gets a 1 count out of it. The Grizz finds himself in a bad spot. The Hippie just bouncing around the ring here, moving from Grizz over to Alexander. From behind, Grizz. The Irish Whip. Alexander with a code breaker. And 1 for Malibu. Over the top rope goes Alexander, but Malibu catching up with Grizz off the shoulder. Malibu and Larry left in the ring here. And Larry on the wrong end of town with this one. Huge power slam. Grizz and Alexander K on the outside. Malibu and Larry the Hippie on the inside. Larry trying his best, man, but the size difference may be too much here as he just gets absolutely run over by Malibu. Grizz finds himself Old Faithful. No chance to use the steel chair. Gets himself caught up in the crossface. Didn't find his way out. And Larry gets run over again with another shoulder tackle. And now Malibu under the ring. Yep. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix this weapon wheel as well. Wow, Malibu. Swinging for the fences with that thing. Good thing he missed. Pinfall attempt. Did anybody else just see Joe Brody slide from like the top of the ramp for that cover? Joe out here like he on a slip and slide. Malibu just absolutely dominating out here. Grizz runs him down with a clothesline. Tries to bounce the big man off the ring post, but to no avail. Alexander with the hippie up high. No pun intended there. Grizz making a save. Malibu with the Slim Jim. Now we've seen all the weapons. We can change them back and make this a little different atmosphere. As Grizz and Larry the Hippie seem to be at least dominating over their current opponents. Grizz looking to take a traditional one more time. Unable to use the table as a weapon for the second time, but turns his attention over to Larry the Hippie. Malibu from behind, face plant. Alexander with a right hand takes down Malibu. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here, and it sounds to me, I'm going to change up things a little bit here as we get 1 week out from the Rumble. Oh, we're about to get a pinfall attempt. Hold on, I'm going to shut myself up a minute. Joe Brony way out of position for this count. Not even a one on this. Bear hug on the inside. Seems to me like we're going to get a small influx to the roster here over the next couple of days. We do not want to miss the Royal Rumble as Larry the Hippie, sweet shin music, or as he likes to call it, the Spanish announce table, has Malibu down, shoulders on the mat for 2. Alexander K getting introduced to the bottom side of that trash can. And the Hippie's not done. There it is. Malibu trying to get back up. Hey, he knocked that man completely senseless. He was trying to stand back up on instinct. Gets a 2 count. Alexander into the post. The Grizz in command outside. Larry in command inside. Man. Oscar Cutter and that may have just put an elimination to this matchup. Kick out at 2.5. Grizz barely holding on to that. Now Larry the Hippie celebrates that running face plant. Getting the crowd pumped up. Alexander K staying on Grizz. Changes his mind, changes tactics, and goes after the Hippie. Malibu putting his focus on Grizz. Backbreaker. Pendulum grabs him hard with that. Larry into the corner. Still chair in effect right on top of the coconut of Kuklinski. And again, Joe way out of position here. Gets a 1 count. That could have been beneficial to the Grizz. Showboat and Malibu. Showboat leads to ass whoopings here in AOK. Unfortunately, that ass whooping got intercepted by Larry the Hippie. Collar and elbow. We go back inside. Larry inside. Grizz inside. Alexander and Malibu on the left-hand side of your screen. And the Hippie looking to put this man to sleep. Grizz with the break free. Throwaway suplex goes for the cover. And no go yet. The Hippie gets the shoulder up at the count of 2.5. Fatal 4-way elimination falls count anywhere matchup. Slumdog Millionaire. Pinfall attempt. Larry the Hippie with a pinfall attempt. I'm assuming Malibu was eliminated, that it wasn't Grizz. The referee only counting Alexander in Malibu, and again Alexander going for a cover after that chair shot and gets a 2 count out of it. Grizz looking to snap into it as the hippie swings low. Wow, did you hear that? He may have just snapped the spine of Larry the hippie. That sounded like a wet towel in a junior high bathroom. Jesus, what cow! The Grizz in control as Larry shaking off the cobwebs here out in front of us. Pinfall attempt. Alexander K. Shoulders are down for the count of 3. The hippie and Grizz. The hippie versus the hillbilly. And this has been a rough match. Inverted DDT. And the hippie. Power driver. That may do it. The Grizz picking up a big victory here tonight. Letting them Hinkledimers know that, yeah, boy, we're all championship materials. Now he just got to get himself a championship match. That's where we're at with it. The Grizz moving his way up through the rankings. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Of course, you know, after the matches, we dig it in. We dig it in to see them numbers. Billy Moore, the savior of AOK, take on the consummate underdog, the Coyote Kid. One-on-one action coming up here. Billy Moore, and his eyes locked on that hardcore title. Said he's going to bring integrity back to the hardcore title. It's all. What do you mean integrity to a hardcore title? What are you? This man's got RWP Buffalo's Unwanted, the hardcore champion, making his way out here, locking eyes with Billy Moore. Cold water? No? Alright, he say he's not gonna bother nobody. He just come out here to get a better look at his as his opponent for the Royal Rumble. Fair enough. Grab a seat. Enjoy your time over there. The Coyote Kid coming out tough there with that Hurricane Rana. Keeping the savior off his feet. Again, Coyote Kid tries to keep his opponents on the ground by him staying in the air. So far, he is putting those feet to work on Billy Moore. And again, Moore looking for some safe space, but Coyote Kid looking for some airspace. Crash landing, and down goes Billy Moore. The Coyote Kid staying on top of this. And again, Potter minding his business over there. We'll give it to RWP. Almost seems disinterested in the match going on in front of him. Highest one in the room, indeed. Perhaps he may finally be right. Chase him after that. Back in he goes. Count of 7. Coyote Kid, better be careful. Joe Brony will count you out, man. He's got no problem with that. Swing and a miss. And the Coyote Kid, looked like Coyote Kid tried to throw Joe into that clothesline. Pinfall attempt off that standing moonsault. No go. Big man using a roll-up. Hold it in. You can do it. You can do it. Don't fight. Don't do it. Son of a bitch. Alright, we got this clothesline. Coyote Kid coming back. Sound like Christopher Walken for a minute. We'll get it. Top rope springboard. Did you see the height that the Coyote Kid pulled off here? Nah. Yeah, Joe Brony. There's a reason he is in charge of the referees and security around here. A, we don't have a whole lot of money to pay for. And B, Joe Brony's the toughest son of a bitch in AOK. Referee Joe Brony is by far the toughest dude in AOK. I mean, I know he gets hit and goes down during matches that's because he's in his referee role. Joe Brony almost won a Royal Rumble is what I'm going to tell you. Joe Brony almost screwed up an entire year's worth of storylines with me thinking I'm being funny. And the referee had to end up with his own storyline. It was that damn good. Big power bomb and Coyote Kid back to his feet. Slugging it out here with Billy Moore. And Potter from ringside and takes out disqualification. Joe Brony ringing the bell here. Potter, what are you doing? Why? I mean, I know why, but like, why? And he ain't done yet. Potter not done yet. Coyote Kid just leaving ringside, disgusted with the whole thing of it all. RWP costing Coyote Kid the matchup there. But here we go. Main event. Prestige and James Coleman. And one final long ass loading screen for tonight, for this episode. One last one for this episode. There's some heavy hitting matches here tonight, and again, really surprised we haven't seen more injuries, but as it stands, let's be thankful that we've had be thankful that we've had the kind of year that we weren't losing any kind of superstars to injuries.
The following contest is
The king of old school.
making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds. The king.
He's been a thorn in the side of a lot of he's had his hand in a lot of cookie jars over the last couple months. Bringing James Coleman back in from his hiatus. And convincing him to tag team with Ken Bouchard at that. Prior to that, his involvement with Dean Graves, turning into an absolute pyromaniac. And now, interfering in Coleman's ability, or trying to interfere with Coleman's ability to reach the World Heavyweight Championship against Zack the Ripper. Tonight, Coleman gets an opportunity here to perhaps get Prestige to back off a little bit and just allow him to become the champion. He's trying to do.
The unpredictable James Coleman.
And the easiest way to do that is just knock the son of a bitch out. As the unpredictable one makes his way down, our main event is about to get underway. Actually, I'm lying. This is like a 45-minute entrance. We're popular. We're popular. OGM, yes. And Prestige and James Coleman have a win over the World Heavyweight Champion in non-title matchups. Royal Rumble is just around the corner, 1 week away. Both of these men trying to prove that they deserve that spot. We've done this once and Coleman come up short. Prestige deciding it best to prove his abilities by going after Coleman again to take out to make sure that Coleman was not the #1 contender. And here we are again, one of these two men looking to get into this this title match with Zack the Ripper. Coleman with some questionable tactics on that. Questionable but effective, mind you. Pinfall attempt. Coleman comes up with 2 on that one. Slides for the clothesline. Prestige able to dodge most of it. Butterfly code breaker. That was innovative. Prestige back on the top of the hill here. These two just going to duke it out. They've had enough, and the whole world gets to see it, and Prestige has been busted open. And he planted a drop kick on Coleman. What is he doing? Prestige with a kendo stick. Was this not a one-on-one match? Okie dokie. I guess the referee said let it go. Prestige been busted open, getting a chance at least to retaliate. Busted Coleman open. I said we didn't have any injuries, but man, these two are both wide open here. This is just shy of being personal, I think. Coleman gets a 2 count. Prestige leaving puddles of blood and a Coleman cutter. And the world champion sliding in to intercept for Prestige, and then turns on him. Prestige knocked unconscious with that right hand. James Coleman Prestige might be hurt. Prestige might be hurt. Coleman sends him against the ropes, leapfrog, power slam. And still fighting the old man. Out of the ring, Coleman Eyeballing it up. Suicide dive. Makes the connect. And now back under the ring. Coming back with a steel chair. Steve's back up. This matchup continues. Holding on the stump. And Coleman in a good spot here. Tells the referee to go ahead and count him out. Just kidding. Back out he goes. Prestige losing a lot of blood here at ringside. A little groggy, missed with that kick. Having trouble getting back up. He's, Prestige might be, Coleman, high wrist, makes the leap, connects with the elbow, and Prestige down again. Coleman taking the scenic route around the ring here. Prestige had the steel chair in his hand, but turned to the crowd and said he was, how about an elbow? Finds himself over the top. And Enziguri back down again on top of that chair. Coleman makes the dive, and Prestige finally gets a chance to step out of the way. But it may be too little too late for Prestige here. He has lost a lot of blood. Not to mention, thought he had a friend coming down here. Thought he was going to get assistance. Look at this. Floats over DDT flat onto that steel chair. But again, Coleman gets the matchup inside. Prestige back to his feet again. No, he's not. Prestidigitation for the cover. And Coleman keeps the matchup going. The Prestige, I don't even know how the man's standing up, to be honest with you. Shattering that Singapore cane over the head of the unpredictable one. Shoulder tackle takes him off. Top rope. Prestige, high wrist, gets caught up. Was going for the blockbuster on the outside, and Coleman caught him with the power slam. And the fisherman's hook on that driver, and Coleman lines him up. Crossface. Prestige tapping out, but he's outside the ring. It doesn't. Coleman's got to get him back inside for him to make that cover, and hope that Prestige may have tapped out outside. But is it enough to keep a victory on the inside as he goes up top rope, rolls for the elbow, and nobody home. Prestige flips him over for that knee to the face, and Prestige going to the top rope. Diving elbow drop. What's this man doing? I think Prestige is confused. Gonna snap the knee or even hip of James Coleman. Deep six. Coleman catches the foot. Hits the forearms. Sweeping STO. And that is enough. Prestige coming up short on his matchup tonight as James Coleman celebrates another victory with the assistance of Zach the Ripper.
James Coleman.
These numbers ought to be good to look at tonight. This ought to be interesting. The shift in the power rankings. Let's jump into it here. Well, check our news first. Week 3. Nick Blackwell, as we seen earlier, attempting to attack Chris Chaos with that steel chair, and Big Malibu coming out and making the save for Chris. Josh Blackwell rampaging the ring, taking out both Benjamin and Lachlan. And they're lined up, and again, as we just noticed, we just witnessed Zach coming in, sliding in, looking like what was going to be assistance to Prestige became a betrayal. Let's jump to the next show. The essentially Wednesday night show. We'll talk about that right out the gate. Any new news? Everybody good? Nobody injured? Everything cool there? Power rankings. Let's look at them. IKB, top of the charts, with Grizz coming up second. Coleman moving to third. Nick Blackwell at fourth. The Almighty in fifth. And here starts the Project Clown. Top 5, not looking too shabby, man. Malice at number 6. Billy Moore, the Savior, moving to 7. Josh Blackwell, the Intercontinental Champion, riding the 8th spot. Amadeus at number 9. Zach the Ripper, the World Champion, filling out our top 10. The Hardcore Champion, RWP, starts our top 15. At 11, Zoe Uri. Didn't see much of her this evening. Our guy, number 12. Cletus Hinkledeimer at 13. Prestige dropping to 14. And Casey Gwen moving into the 15th spot. Larry the Hippie bringing up the final 5 here. Larry the Hippie at 16. Dean Graves at 17. Chris Chaos dropping to 18. Piper Ramirez at 19. And the Women's Champion holding tight here. The top 20 of the power rankings. And again, not too shabby. Well, Prestige and Zach, they're not going to kick the show off, but we might have. We'll talk about it. We'll see about that. The Hinkledeimers with Crom and Rex of the Faces of Fear. It's a possibility. We might talk about that. Jay Blackbear against the Big Dog. Maybe. Maybe Alexander K and Ken Bouchard. We'll see. Got some things in mind with IKB now that he's. We'll see. Benjamin and Blackwell. Probably. The Savior and RWP. We might see something along that line. Some tag team action. I haven't seen these two teams go at it in a while. These two had battled back and forth for the World Championships. The Ramirez Sisters and the Fallen Angels. That may be a match worth looking at. I'm not sure why Amadeus would not be with the rest of Project Clown, let alone why he would be teaming with Logan Hawk, but we'll talk about some of that matchup. I feel like there should be something there. Nick Blackwell and Grizz. Main event, Grizz looking to be in the top spot, man. That we might put Grizz Kuklinski in the top spot in the main event. We'll see. We'll see. Anything else we need to know? I think that's just about it for as far as AOK Championship Wrestling goes for this evening, man. I want to appreciate everybody know I appreciate you being here tonight. Appreciate everything that's been going on over the last couple of weeks here within the chat and the community, man. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been absolutely freaking awesome as far as this whole drawing from and handing back out this inspiration coming from every one of you guys. This has been a fun couple of weeks, man. And then Warner Studios, OTM, IKB, Ken Bouchard. I appreciate you guys. Pooty, I don't know if you're still around in here or not. You're going quiet on me here tonight. But yeah, man, you guys, this is getting to be a big push back around. I appreciate everybody's support, and I will be there to support as much as I can in the future as well. So with that being said, I will see everybody respectively as often as I can in whatever streams. If not, know that they will always be picked up on whatever playback and demand we can get. That just made 100 comments. What a nice way to say it. That's the one to do it. So until then, friends, I will see you again on Wednesday night. Until then, be safe and take care of one another. Don't forget to wash behind your ears. Peace.